Let's see if all my sound settings are fucked up again. This seems fine, probably.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more adherents to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
The honor is mine, envoy, though I wish we could have met under more pleasant circumstances. This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
The goes under Paradise Authority. Sergeant, our headquarters are not under Paradise Authority. Leave the captain's soldiers alone.
No one was doing anything to Captain Alfir's soldiers.
Oh!
Look, none of us are professional soldiers.
I mixed up the
We're
two
militia.
characters. I thought
We
I
all
was
have
on his
other jobs
side.
to get back to.
I thought my argument was
Of
on his
course we'll
side.
stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple. Very well, envoy. Though it would be easier to do my job if there were fewer distractions.
I suppose you'll have to rely on that famous adherent discipline then. Many thanks, envoy.
I'm not on either of those people's side, but I don't like the Steel Garrote, I think. I think I really don't like them. Because they're like partly the Empire's military, but also not really. And I feel like my character is a pure-blooded loyalist, so anything that isn't fully the Empire is kinda not up my alley. Okay, so last time I made peace with my murderer. And now I could go and do this quest here. Find the Iderian expedition team. Oh nice, you can just click on the map and then they track that. That is very good.
Gate's open now. Hope you haven't run into any delays.
The problem is ever since I've got new headphones that work differently than my old ones, that in that their like their sound their volume regulation is not registered by Windows, whereas my old headphones simply change the Windows sound settings when you change the sound settings on the headphones. So I kinda don't have a comparison how loud my PC is compared to how loud it is on my headphones. I can't believe I was barred entry into Paradise. The city's my home, these people know me, and yet I wasn't let in. Well, I refuse to be stuck out here. I was able to scrounge up rope and hook, so I'm going over the walls. Mordecai is my witness. I'll go back into the city or die trying. And they did die trying. Am I? Oh, I guess I could go this way. That's gonna be much faster than going the entire left way around the city. There's a cool mushrooms. This does seem like it's a... Oh, there's a... Ho ho!
Secret door. I feel like I should have known about that.
Man, this game is fucking awesome. I'm very happy that I found a little secret here. Gloves of the Strangler. Stealth attack damage and critical hit chance. You know what? I think I stealth attack quite often, and 3% hit chance. Pretty nice. Oh. What a weird little place.
Yeah.
This way, very nice. Evening, soldiers. Okay, here I was before, I think. So I don't have to look around too much. Yeah, monsters not respawning at all is kinda weird. But I mean, it is a design choice, so who am I to judge? I forgot that fast travel is a thing, and I could have probably fast traveled to something way closer to where my quest is, but you also run very fast, so does it really matter? Found some paradisant letter, so it's all good. Picking up all the food I can find because I forgot to buy any, and I think I'm kinda low on food. Oh, there's actually more enemies here. Oh, this is also exactly where my quest is, so...
This is the path Offred told us about.
Interrupting my ability like that is so rude. That is so mean. Oh, you're an enemy. For some reason I thought that was my companion. I have the game set to like so bright, but it's still very dark in the dark, and like very bright in the bright. So it's not really much I can change anymore. I think. But it is getting daytime. I wasn't sure if there's actually some kind of... at least I think it's getting daytime. Yeah. I wasn't sure if there's like actually day-night cycle, or if it's bound to your story progress. Because it did happen at a very unusual time. But I guess every other time I was simply camping, so it skipped the night every time. It's a nice place.
If you look, You could see Fort Northreach from here.
Oh. Too soon?
How does it look on... I mean, it's kinda... I think I have to go a little brighter. I just found that the dark circle is barely visible. Where would that be? That would be would be like here. Let's see, maybe a bit higher. I don't want it too bright. I mean, now it's getting daytime, then we can see if it is now way too bright in the bright passages. Carrier's Journal.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
Some crusty old priest isn't going to change that.
Hello.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So
fair
you
point.
say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is closed.
I'm here at Offric's request. You've got an expedition in trouble?
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
Quietly slink away while they are arguing. You know what?
Good thinking. If we duck out fast, they might not even notice we're gone.
Perhaps I will sneak inside while you are sleeping. What say you then?
Guess I'll...
The Eothasian Temple. Let me see. So I get the... I think this was a wounded soldier who told us his brother got wounded. Or killed. An Adarian expedition went missing while exploring a temple. Offric, one of the expedition's scout, asked you to discover what became of his team, particularly his brother Cadman. Okay. Okay, in this cave the lightning brightness settings seem to be pretty good.
That
What,
spear looks Adarian, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
what a
Didn't
weird
even have
contraption.
time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for, it wasn't just treasure.
Essence generators are mechanical devices that can be activated with shock damage. How convenient that I can do this. How much more shock damage do you need? Oh, this, I guess this one is activated and this one here isn't.
That did it. Doors open.
Very nice.
Right. Who woke up the sleeping skeleton?
That was me, I think. I couldn't resist.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Who's ready for more?
Book of Verses. Evening, the bright star spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew her for the right hand of the shining god and was afraid. "Oh, wanderer, hear me," she spoke. "You're known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation." And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. When Sagamis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day sun, weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. Harmke knelt before them, then resolved to save himself, and asked what he must do. And Modegon spoke, her voice was like the songbird's final hymn, bidding farewell to the day's light. What darkness lies within you, you must cast into his light. Your sins will be burned from you until you are newly formed, reborn into his keeping. So spoke Modegund, but Ednung warned him, saying, "You have walked all these years into darkness, and you must now return. You will find the path like treating fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away, but no harm will come to you if you keep your faith." Okay. These are just like ornaments, right? They aren't machinery. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Gods. Never seen anything like it.
Oh,
Views
damn.
like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Thank you, mysterious voice in my head. The water does always look a bit weird, but that could be at least partly due to my frame generation. Allez hop. Love eating random mushrooms off the ground. My favorite.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offrig squad passed through here.
Oh. Blood and a broken tripwire. Yeah, so they probably got kind of fucked up while they were on their way down here. Oh my god.
Look at that.
And this is a side
That
quest.
statue.
Like, you could just
How did
miss all
anyone
this
build
if you
that all
rush
the
the
way
main
down
quest.
here?
Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Thank you, mysterious voice in my head.
Zorobs. Want to sneak or fight?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Right behind you.
Oh, the others. I was wondering if the others would maybe not hear my assassination attempt. But they do
Nice job,
immediately.
everyone.
Oh, here. Let's see, you can sneak down here. and find some money. And there was also maybe a way over here. Oh, but that's like a completely different path. I will follow this way. Oh, but they lead back to the same path anyways. I think. Hello, hello.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean the increased stealth attack damage, paying off. For this I will need to throw this. Wrong button, this. Oh, okay, so this is the way you would have come. This is where I came from. This looks quite ominous. Oh! Where? Oh! I keep stepping on some pressure plate.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Okay, I cannot destroy these.
Earth and wrath! Beyond seek!
Okay, this is just... Oh, I electrocuted the water now. I see, I'm stupid. Oh, my bad, team. My bad. Sorry for electrocuting us all. Can you please not electrocute us even more? Much appreciated. Oh my god, I'm sorry for electrocuting the water. Please survive. Oh my god, how will this end? They keep triggering it on each other. Please stop. How can I make them stop? Can I move them? I don't think I can move them. What do we do? Are they just electrocuting for all eternity? Maybe the dialogue can skip it.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Give him a healing potion. Use Dream Touch to heal him. You know what? Even though that is a funny dialogue option, I will use Dream Touch because that is something I would, like other players, would not have at this point, perhaps, depending on story options. And I like the different choices you have.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it.
Oh, maybe
And
I'm
look,
fucking people up
wounds
using
are
Dream
closing
Touch.
up
That would also
already.
be a funny
Oh, wow.
thing
I feel leagues
happening.
better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
I'm an apparition. You never saw me. I definitely need to do a playthrough where I just constantly lie. Because what is gonna be the consequence of this? Is he just gonna, I don't know, Offric said after us, where's the rest of your team?
He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expedition score. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell Offric how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Anything tell me about... Oh, was she one of the women outside?
Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her
that sounds an
screaming and
awful lot
muttering.
like Dream Scourge.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the Dream Scourge to me, Envoy.
Anything else goes? Anything you know about the Oracle? Anything we need to know
I
about the
doubt I
Oracle?
know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
He used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it to him. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after what Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore.
What's the button? X. The Deadfire. The Deadfire Archipelago is an expansive region known for its volcanic islands and treacherous seas. 3 years ago, the god Eothas rampaged across the Deadfire in the body of an Aedra Colossus, where he did lasting damage to the ancient ruins of Ukaizo. The consequences of his rampage are a topic of spiritual uncertainty and fear. The god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Interesting. That's probably one of the Pillars of Eternity games. I'll go speak with the Oracle.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Awkwardly clear your throat. Well, anyway, I should go true.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Speak to the Oracle of Eothas. Okay, but first I will... Oh, they are not... Whew, they are not electrocuted anymore. That is very good.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
Always.
I imagine the
That's gonna
Oracle
be
has something
interesting.
to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
Arquebus. Require both hands and shoot bullets perfectly straight at long range, dealing very high damage and stun. A history of the Living Lands. Origin. The Living Lands do not exist, but certainly there is an island. Certainly there are valleys, there are rivers, lakes and mountains. There are trees and fungi in abundance. Taken together, do these not constitute the Living Lands? I will concede that they constitute the description of a continent, that they constitute the description of a continent, that this continent lies north of the equator, and that this continent is equidistant from Adia and Rautai. I will concede that this continent is real, as long as you and I walk upon it. We call this island the Living Lands, but the Living Lands is merely a descriptor of its attributes. A list of attributes does not alone make up a place. I believe that for a place to become real, it must have a name. For a name to be real, it must have a history. History confers meaning, and meaning is given to a name by its namer. But the Living Lands cannot be this island's name, because I have traveled its breadth, climbed its peaks, and delved into countless depths. And I've discovered that the Living Lands has no name at all. Unless the words we use to describe the continent, the Living Lands, were given to us by the godless, unless these words have a meaning only they could comprehend, unless these words have a history only they could know, and the hiacity, the thisness of this place was lost with them. Fire. Okay, I did a lot of damage. Oh! Hello. Okay, I need to remember that I can just cancel all the casting by dodging. Because I constantly just tank whatever enemies throw at me. Because I refuse to cancel my abilities, but I think I should start doing that. Someone made camp here. Inquisitor's request. Captain Gieda, the relic you seek is but one of many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for a deer, and should its efficacy be confirmed, you will be appropriately rewarded. Inquisitor Ludwig.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques.
I have not met the Inquisitor yet. But they seem to be of questionable morals.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
Well, well, well.
My friend, can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you.
Oh, that's definitely the Oracle. That's a godlike.
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
I like that. I like that the Arcane Scholar dialogue options rarely have a purpose. You named yourself after one of the early figures in Eothasian scripture.
Then Sargamis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt.
Oh, he's the same. He hasn't named himself after that. He's the same guy.
The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
Having this entire dialogue option just because of the background I chose and the fact that I found that book earlier that was like in a hidden room a bit to the side, that is I like that a lot. I heard there was a Temple of Eothas in this cave.
Be welcome, for you have found it. People like you and I once sought this place in moments of spiritual turmoil, when the world and our souls could not find rest. Moments of war, famine, massacres, when those such as us are called upon to speak the gods' wills and to lead. But I have seen not one of us these last 3 years, and it is rare indeed that pilgrims come to pray. Perhaps our meeting now is the work of immortal hands. I pray that it is so.
Once again, this is all a side quest. Big fan. Also, huge fan of my character, as always. Why would godlikes visit this temple and not the temples of their patron god?
Godlike. Such a meager word for us, who are the gods' eyes and ears and hearts. We are the phenomena through which the gods experience the world. We are as like the gods as a finger is like a man. You and I and our raptured brethren, we are the gods themselves.
That's all very poetic, but it doesn't answer the question. Is this place special to godlikes?
It had been once, when we were legion, but no longer. Our kind came here to find fellowship and understanding, in a world determined to bend us to its purposes.
Our kind came here to find fellowship and understanding in a world depending to bend us to its purposes. I've wondered what purpose the Emperor had in naming me his envoy.
This is a heavy burden you carry, to be beloved of both a god and a god among men. I imagine one cannot help but wonder, did he elevate you for your skills and knowledge, your strengths, your accomplishments, or for what you are? You and I are instruments of a divine will. In choosing you to be his envoy, your emperor ennobles his purpose and tarnishes yours.
I'm looking for an expedition of my countrymen. Did they pass this way?
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
Do you expect me to believe that you haven't seen them? There's only one way through this place. I don't want to start beef with him, but yeah, it's kinda true. There's no... unless they literally just jump down, there's no way.
It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, This place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters. To read, you understand, or pray, or sleep.
Fair enough.
Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know?
I mean, to be fair, I do actually have no idea because I started that quest 2 days ago. They were searching for a relic Yuaruba to keep here, but I will not lie to him. I like this character a lot.
Ah, the splinter of Aethys.
I will fuck up those grave robbers if I have to.
It was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss.
What is this relic exactly?
The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
Where do you keep the relic? I might find them there. I do really want to stop them if I can. I will protect this golden guy with whatever I can.
It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
I'll be back before you can say 10 praise Eothas. No, I will return shortly.
I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, cousin.
Thanks. Okay, I will fuck up the expedition party if I have to. Missing the splinter. Sagamis journal. He's gone, but he's still with me. What form should a reliquary take that is fit to hold the splinter? Were I in high ground still, I would petition the church for ivory, gems, and golds. For this remnant of his holy body is worth all the wealth of the empire and more. Being as I am sequestered here, I will make do instead with the wealth of the land. Granite from the tallest peaks, clay from the fertile riverbeds, and trunks from the most aged trees. I must work without ceasing until it's done. The memory of my lord cannot endure delay. 2828. I wonder if I can check the current date. I think we were like at 2870 something. But I don't think I can see that anywhere. Oop. I thought at first a sanctuary would be appropriate. A temple within this temple of the godless. But when I prayed over my plans for the building's constructions, I received a vision of Aethys' Titan, as it had existed in its time. A body of strange flesh and bone, hundreds of feet tall, astride the land with the pantheon at his side, facing down the forces of chaos like 11 colossal ships of the line. What crisis manifested them and inspired them to act? I know not, but I shall remake him as he was, in my own fashion. He is complete, but the statue I made is inert, lifeless, dull. The work of my hands does not dignify the splinter. There's something deficient in it, and in me. I must destroy it and begin again. He is made anew. His effigy is formed from granite, clay, and wood still, but they shelter now a precious Adra core. It glimmers even in the low light of this cavern's ceaseless evenings. He brings the dawn to this penumbral place, as the light of his attention once brought to my soul. In the Empire, they celebrate Spring Dawn today, or they would have prior to the Saints' War. I wonder what of him remains in the beyond after his dissolution at Ukaizo. I long to be with him again. What if I did not have to wonder? Oh, I think I think he wants to put in the splinter and then perhaps die. There's nothing over here. Oh, there's. Little health potion. Then we can continue. Up. Allez, hop. Okay, there's nothing special I can reach from here. Some mysterious contraptions. Oh. Allez, hop. And this just circles back around, okay. In which case, oop, I will go here. And this way. I don't think I can reach that yet.
Roots clogging up this tunnel. Almost like they're reaching for something.
I see light.
Okay, let me catch my breath. I do not want to electrocute my entire team again. So I will try to be careful. Clay tablet. The clay tablet is inscribed with a flowing vertical script in a language you've never seen before. Interesting. I wonder if there's a way to know that language, or if that's just always gonna say the same. Is this rusted? Oh, I cannot cast underwater. Fair enough. I would have probably accidentally done the lightning spell again. True stories from the Living Lands. Only the hardiest of explorers would dare take the long, dangerous trek to the Living Lands. While there is no denying its beauty, the diversity of plant life alone is a herbologist's dream. The inherent risk in blithely trekking through these pristine hills is more than most should undertake. Let me take a moment to tell you about the land itself. Rolling hills, greenery, and sun. The whole area feels like a succession of hills and valleys, each with its own ecosystem. While the declaration is a tad extreme, it can almost be said to be true. The combination of sun, geographical location, proximity to fresh water, valley depth, and the existence of hot springs have given the living lands a wide breadth of flora and fauna. Walk down a hillside into a valley and you will find lush verdant hills. Climb the next race and you might see nothing but rock and boiling mineral springs. And the creatures. In my travels I've seen it all. And this place never ceases to amaze me. Trolls. I will never forget my encounter with the trolls of the living lands. I had just narrowly avoided being consumed by a giant plant, more on that later, and was running as fast as I could to get away from it. I broke the crest of the hill, and the valley below was white, green, wet, and covered with low, thick-branched trees. Vines grew everywhere. Between the trees, across the tops of them, down to the ground, it was a mess of vine and green. Cautiously I worked my way down towards the basin, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. And it's a good thing I did so. I noticed not all of the trees appeared to be trees. I froze, dropping to the ground in an effort to minimize my appearance. One of the trees moved, lumbering slowly away from the cluster. It's then that I realized it was a troll, stepping out from among the group of trees it had been resting against. With a few more steps, I would have walked right into their home. The camouflage these trolls exhibit far exceeds any I've ever seen before. I hope to return again in the future and observe them more. Hello, hello! German accent letter reading ASMR, true. Avowed, also true. Grexit, probably the truest of them all. Hello, hello! Once again proving I'm a professional streamer by not having any sound alerts or anything. Hey, shoutouts to everyone who just came from AC Stream. Have you heard of AC? Yeah, Avowed is a lot of reading, if you want it to be. And I think the lore notes so far have been pretty peak. Most of them. Sounds stalky, true. Insects. Where I've never seen them, I've read report of giant insects living in the living lands. Centipedes, flies, mosquitoes and hornets, all 10 times the size you would see elsewhere. Imagine making camp. You've just gotten everything set up. There's a nice fire going next to your shelter. Something is gently shimmering in the cooking pot. You sit down, finally feeling like you can relax after a trying day. You feel it tickling at your feet, insistent and prolonged. Reaching down to brush away whatever it is. Your hand comes into contact with something hard, long, and flexible, winding its way around your boot. You look down to see a centipede the size of your arm, casually making its way over to your feet, toward the far side of your camp. You would get out of that camp, wouldn't you? That's exactly what my friend did when he realized he had started his fire over a centipede nest. And lest we forget, do not let your guard down around the plants. I had discovered a wonderful collection of giant flowers. They were bright pink and grew in a circle around the central stalk. What an aroma. I lack the words to describe how delectable it was. Sweet, fruity and light, with just a hint of something tangy. Looking closer, I saw some berries growing on the stalk in the center of the flowers. Well, I just had to have them, so I started pushing my way through the flowers. Then the vines growing around the base of the plant began to twitch and the blooms turned toward me. It was at that moment I saw the blooms weren't actually flowers, but hinged jaws. I had been fooled by its camouflage. I quickly retreated, pushing my way out, just in time. The blooms slammed shut. If I had still been standing there, trying in vain to reach the berries, I wouldn't be writing this book today. Yeah, so basically this game is set in the so-called living lands, which are like a bit of I mean, so far I've been mostly in a pretty jungly kind of area, but there, according to this book at least, there's also gonna be some very different landscapes. Yeah, and everything is dangerous. And you're now forced, you fell into my trap. You're forced to look at my character. They have mushrooms growing on their face. And they canonically have they them pronouns. Because this game is woke and lets you choose pronouns.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Sodega!
Like a shadow.
Seek! Earth and rock!
Get absolutely cooked. I'm also slightly over-leveled for anything. Because I think I can actually look at my map in here. Because in typical RPG fashion, if we just take my story quests, the only thing, or like the main story quests, I would have only needed to like be in this city. Everything I had to do has happened in this city so far, and everything I have explored around here has just been getting sidetracked and sidetracked and sidetracked. It's wonderful. I got hit with the automod for calling your character slur. Do I want to alt-tab and see what got automodded? Oh, yeah. Incredible. I was also automodded in AC's chat for saying the G word. Or to be fair, I didn't get automodded, but I got a pop-up saying, "Do you really want to send this?" Based. Yeah, I'm currently in a cave that is also a temple. I was sent here to find a group of adventurers. But so far I've met a guy who is made of gold, who is also a godlike. Godlikes are people who have been touched by the gods and look weird, like my character. And yeah, and I will do anything. I will kill that expedition squad if I have to, because I've vowed my allegiance to the golden guy, because he has a very soothing voice. So, yeah. That's about it. I got called a slur at work recently behind my back, apparently. Finally made it to the big leagues. The not a W is what I meant to say. Okay. But maybe also W. I'm a bit I don't want to say afraid, because that would be the wrong word, but I like for this week I've had my nails painted again, and I'm going to a bar tomorrow with some friends, and from like the general makeup of that bar, it seems to be rather old people and rock music. So, yeah. Let's see if I will have to justify my my fashion choices to an underpaid waiter. I could have, but I wasn't told by coworkers who heard it until after they were fired. Also, they were fired, independent of calling you a slur. Or until after the coworkers were fired. Statue schematic. This drawing details plans for the creation of a large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of enigmatic devices, where such a vessel store the essence might come from, and what a statue could do with it is unclear. So the golden guy built the statue, and we do have a thing that will provide the energy. So the more I think about it, the more I should maybe not trust the golden guy, but it's too late for that. They were fired for being sexist, homophobic, and nobody liked them. But they were fired, okay, I see. But at least they were fired. Yep, sorry, you came to the exactly in the moment of the game where everything is a big text, so have fun. And the sun shall break through the darkness, the new dawn arriving with the rebirth of the day. Rejoice all ye who dwelleth in the shadow, who are broken and beaten. The winter soon comes to an end. Spring shall rise, bringing light and life to the world. Radiant light, radiant life, and thy soul shall find warmth in his arms. All creatures bask in his glory. The rays of his countenance bathe the world, bringing an end to the night, ushering in the day. Kneel before him, and wonder at his benevolence. Feel the warmth of his radiant presence. If thou art broken, he shall make thee whole. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring thee to the light. If thou art sinful, thou shalt be reborn. If thou art cold, his warmth shall bolster thee. How canst I, so lowly and worn, speak words of proper adulation? Thine eyes, whose gaze, based, sees the sin in me, yet still shows love. Thine hands, whose grip pulls me out of the darkness. Thine ears, listening to my every prayer. Thine heart, bright as dawn, giving me warmth when I am raw. Eothas, light of spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight. If thou doest thy work in the dark, if thou wouldst keep thine actions hidden, thou shalt be burned in the sun of the new dawn. Day comes soon. Prepare for the dawn. Nothing is hidden from his reach. I think I am betting on the wrong horse, supporting this golden guy who is slightly maniacally supporting the god of light and stuff, who did also commit genocide, apparently. But that I've only read one book so far that implied that. And I think it's the story of one of the Pillar of Eternity games. But I haven't played them, so I can ignore that. Okay, I will add it to the journal. Perfect, I can read that later. But this has been a surprising amount of only reading so far. We hate the God of Light. God of Light can never be good. Kinda true. Kinda true. You missed the part where I accidentally electrocuted my my both teammates. Wait, maybe they are in shallow water. Maybe I can do that again, actually. Up if I press the right button. Oh. I actually can do it again. Because the shock status effect makes them explode from time to time. And it just kept re-triggering. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I can do that. I don't know how I can stop it. Because they will just constantly re-trigger the shock effect on each other. Oh, I think this time it actually stopped. Okay, maybe it was a bug last time, but they just, every explosion kept refreshing the effect and they just kept exploding until I load the save. Oh no, actually never mind, until I talked to some NPC. That fixed it. That actually fixed it. Because I didn't want to reload, but at some point I realized the autosave goes every 5 minutes, so if I just stare at them exploding for 5 minutes, I will, if I'm unlucky, be soft-locked with both my companions exploding permanently for the rest of their lives. But talking fixed that.
Earth and rock!
I hate spiders. I will burn down your nets.
"6 years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time."
That's a little... Ooh. I see dead people. There's another book. Oh, maybe it's... they are all so long. Based? I mean, what? Can't beat the racism allegations? Yeah, I mean, this is... Welcome to the very first Vovo racism stream. You're welcome. Purification of the pilgrim. I hope that in coming to this place, standing before the splinter, and turning my mind to prayer, that I would feel something. That I would experience the solace to the other godlike speak of. This state they call grace. But my dreams remain as silence as this eerie godless tomb. And I am ashamed to feel so lonesome and bereft. To truly love the gods is to be faithful to the void. That is what the oracle tells me. If I look outside of myself, to the here and now, for that which I desire, that I will always remain unsatisfied. I must go down into myself, into the still, wide emptiness, to discover that I already have everything I need. The many voices of wail, I wish would whisper in my ear. Even had I heard them, they would not be evidence of their love. That evidence persists already in my soul, in the void to which I have not been true. And it has, from the moment they plucked my soul from the wheel and gave it unto my body to be born. I guess whale is canonically non-binary. And that's why it's capitalized, because you capitalize the pronoun of a god, based, probably. It is the chime. The chime is the evidence of their love. And if it is all that I ever have of them, then I should fall to my knees in gratitude. For it is more than most kith will get. I think kith is like a slightly slurry word for normal people, but I'm not sure. But to know this solace that I seek, then I must give up any desire for their love and learn to love the void. I see you're prepared for next week when Germany can be racism capital. True, yippee!
Quiet as the depths.
I don't think I will. Actually, if I... No, I am currently being witnessed. Yeah, okay.
This one's mine. Here they come.
Yon seek.
Next one's mine.
Earth and wrath.
Boom.
Glad that's over.
I love that gay gets automoted, but the slurs don't. W Twitch. Actually, W Twitch. I think. Kiss is a word related to the people around you. It comes up in the Bible and in fantasy a lot. Ah, I see, I see.
Gods, what are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shade.
Oh, true, my character also has a voice in their head. You know what, I will actually, let's just, I'm surprised it didn't get automodded. Oh, wait, not permaban. Taurus is there. Oh, there's an underscore. Welcome back. You had to join the best viewer buy bots for a second. And I will also just delete that. Because it is funny, but it is also true that, yeah, that people get banned. I can't believe I was shot dead for reclaiming my own war route. Where's the justice? You know what? I will also ban Nobu. You're right. Justice should be swift and fair. Nobu. Welcome back! Wow, Route 2. Insane. Where was I? Yeah, my character has voices in their head. And I actually, the second I entered the city, I was shot dead with a poisoned arrow, and I was clean dead, also completely dead. And then some god revived me. So I am currently on my character is on their second life. And has voices in their head. If you ban me, your race is transferable, homophobic, panphobic, and ableist. And ageist, true. I mean, I would ban you, because I was all of those things, but then I played Avowed, most woke game of the year, and changed my ways.
Repose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Consecration prayer. With this leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to Eothas the Dawn Treader. Now's the question, is this written after Eothas turned crazy and destroyed an entire island, or not? For this holy house and those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name. Eothas, have mercy on our souls. I was fishing to get banned so that I could go baste my streamer, but the moment has passed. Very, very sad. The woke has once again completely ruined comedy. True.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
That is a big tree. Stroking the big tree. What woke hasn't ruined is books. And that's why there are so many books in here. I love books. Can I? Oh, I'm so smart. I'm actually the smartest player. After I misclick and use the wrong ability, I'm actually the smartest player.
Nice. I must have missed that.
I don't know what I opened. But I opened something. Or did that just open the main door? It probably did. Then I'm not as smart, and this is something you are supposed to find and do. Oh, actually, it opened the... It partially opened. There's still one thing missing. There's still chance I'm the smartest player alive. This door is closed. I'm surprised there's an explosive barrel here with no enemies nearby. And it's just there to explode, which is whoop, completely fine. Alley up. Oh, over here.
You take lead.
Is there anything I can reach from here? Alright, I'm gonna go shower. Have a good shower. Wait, am I stupid?
There's
oh,
the relic.
Yeah, I am.
It can't be as easy as just grabbing.
Let's see if that opened anything.
Okay, so that door's open. Wait, we haven't found our... We're at the end of the place, but we haven't found our expedition yet. That we were sent to search. I am slightly concerned. Exclamation mark Grurk, isn't that Elon Musk's AI? Hell yeah. +1? Thank you. Okay, so the golden guy sent us to find this this relic, the splinter of Eothas. Eothas being the god of light. Well, can I just break in here? Okay, I
No one
will.
said anything about tight spaces.
I will delay any. I will delay a bit more until I grab the thing. A History of the Living Lands 4 redacted. Every page of this book has been painted black, except for the very last, which features a large drawing of an unusually ornate key and a note written in the runes of an unknown language. Beneath them, someone has scribbled, "How do their agents keep finding my work? They've already defaced 3 versions of this volume alone." I don't know what they find so objectionable about my theories on the meaning of the godless language, but I'm done rewriting it. You bastards win no more. W book burning? I will I will take that back. Sometimes you need to think about things you say before you say them, actually. The note above them has been amended by a more measured hand, likely sometime after the first note was written. I've compared my notes regarding the inscription from Ukaizo with the script on the intact clay tablet in my lab, and realized they share several shapes in common. I may be able to make some headway into translating this if I can find an expert in the godless. Another amendment follows, but that too has been mostly blacked out. Near the end of the redaction, the paint suddenly runs off to the edge of the page, and a splash of blood stains the margins. All you can make out is a pair of shaky sentences circled several times. Yes? Could that mean God? Oh, I can... I feel like the further I will
Oh no, you don't.
Earth and wrath.
Oh, sometimes the hitbox of the flames is very weird. I feel like the more I find out here, leads me to believe that I should not support the golden guy. But I've kinda set my mind to it. Okay, we have explored every mystery of this little temple.
The false idol, it wakes.
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too.
Ooh, ah. Not great.
Beyond seek.
Also, it's crazy that that this is a side quest, because this is so far the most invested I've been in the story. I feel like not even me dying. Can you stop blocking everything?
Beyond seek. Beyond seek. Earth and wrath.
Godless executioner.
Beyond seek. Urulfen. Earth and wrath. Oh, you see that? Beyond seek. Earth and wrath.
Good one. Unseen, unheard.
Coming for the right.
Oh, there's even more.
Earth and wrath.
Left leg.
Drink a little potion.
Beyond seek.
Up. Up, wrong button. Oh, there's all these essence things lying around. Damn, you interrupted my godlike ability. That is so rude. Oh yeah, to get revived, I promised some god that I would
That ought to be all of them.
probably
right?
do their bidding if they asked
got
me,
'em
so everything comes at a price. Man, I love looting. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. It works out.
Oh, fui too. The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blessed ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
Continue searching for the expedition. Return to the Oracle. I guess I will continue searching. I just hope it doesn't lock me out of doing everything the golden guy wants from me. Because that's kind of what I'm invested in. But I mean, I did come here to find out what happened to the expedition, so...
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I know, mysterious voice in my head, but I don't want to think about that. I want to support him. I don't want to question if he is maybe trying to revive a fucked up god. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Oh, I should maybe look which cable goes to the door. Me when I'm so smart.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Nothing is right here. This temple is awful. Oh, the expedition got fucked up. Kieda's journal. New orders came from Darren today. We are to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps... Oh wait, 2830. Oh, so the golden guy finished his statue like 1 year ago. I thought it was longer. I mixed up some dates. Unless actually... Wait. 31, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And apparently... he is quite old as well, so... Old people, am I right? New orders came in from Darren today. We are to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradise, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins here. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Radwin to be in High Crown to celebrate Inestu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Mira's coming of age. But how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand. And Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad when I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor. And a charming harbor it is, despite what Darren told me. And not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rodwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage. Went through a divorce, got sent to a weird place, and then died. Awesome. But he couldn't muster the stones to tell to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache. A horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. I gotta scramble now, see you around. Bye, Nobu. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Me when I'm an egg? True, probably. I don't know what that refers to at this But probably very true. Scrambled... Oh. +2. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Offric's voiding his stomach in the canals and it's instead of the bunkhouse, it is not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach, see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Blessed New Year. The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Catman's help... Catman... Oh, that's the first guy we saved. I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days, but I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Silver Road Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she's suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we returned to Paradise. I'll bet there's a curse. I bet there's a cursed tablet with my name on it that would have been installed in the Temple of Skyen back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replayed with quivering stalks, me returning into a tree, Rudwin splitting into hair, and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take, or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I'm very funny, I know. 2 + 2s in a day, I'm on fire. Hell yeah. Keep rocking on. To explain a bit this part about the nightmares and stuff, my character is an envoy from the Empire, sent here to find out about a mysterious plague that has been going on in the Living Lands, which makes people go crazy and makes mushrooms like a bit of a parasite. So yeah, this Gieda has 100% been infected with the Dream Scourge, and one of the the way you go crazy is that you cannot decide or discern between dreams and reality anymore. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell them and I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Iltha's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, as it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer, I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Oh no. The plans in the Oracle's workshop were too complicated to be for a simple statue. They reminded me of the bodies of the godlikes who died a few years ago. Do you think the Oracle could have killed them? Let's not waste any more time. I chose the background Arcane Scholar, which makes me a bit of a nerd. And I'm afraid to click this dialogue option because I think it will end up being quite clear that the golden guy did something not so great and killed all of them and stole their souls for some weird machinery, but we shall see. I've seen something like this before in the creation of animats.
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but They're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right?
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aethys vanishing at Ukaizo? I don't think the golden guy is so nice after all. But if I have the choice, I will just let him get away with it.
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
I think the disciple of the maniac god of light wants to build a giant mecha suit. Shinji, get into the machine. I do love that all of this is optional. Like, my quest is done. I could just go back to the city, speak to the guard that sent me here, and be done. Or I could have gone to the Oracle before finding the expedition. It's all very
Even
good.
The flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness.
Even the fact
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
I mean, I don't want to fight him if I have the chance.
There you are.
Hello, Sagamis, my friend.
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I should have saved before. I must have misplaced it one moment. Okay.
We have all the time in the world.
I will be a pussy and save before this. Hello, Sagamis.
It gladdens my heart to see you again. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
He has such a nice voice. I have your relic.
Excellent.
You just get it, my friend.
The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. He will finally begin the
wait, he's actually
of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
I mean, it's kind of, it seems pretty based to pull a god back from the dead, force him to be trapped into the world of the living, and make up for for the genocide he did. That, I mean, I don't know if it should be in a statue that could potentially move. Yes, I will put the relic there.
Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results.
God, I hope he doesn't kill us all. I'm quite invested in this.
There we are. Now, to fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice.
I'm very happy that he's holding his god accountable. That's not the twist I expected.
Any moment now. My god Aethys, are you there? No. No! It's not working! Something is wrong.
Oh, I just hope the next twist isn't that he wants to sacrifice our souls into the statue as well, and then we have to kill him after all.
My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My cousin, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause?
Sargamus, you must give up this mad plan. It's not going to work. This isn't the first time you tried this, is this? I found it. What does that the chime of an unknown godlike wouldn't interest you? It has to be you. Are you out of your mind? I'm not dying for your statue. I don't want to fight him. What does this mean exactly?
I wish to remove your soul from your body, and through the power of animancy, place it in my statue.
Oh, that... Nah.
Where it will bask for all eternity in the obliterating light of my lord.
I'm not on board with that. Are you sure you would prefer Mario's soul? I do kinda not like the dwarf. I will ask this.
Oh, no. You don't want that. My soul's far too... grisly.
Though your friend is a child of the gods, he is not one of God's children, if you understand my meaning. Thus, he does not have a chime to give.
Sure, I'll let you put my soul in the statue. I mean, first I will ask if it should maybe be his soul.
No. That would not be appropriate. He does not want me. He has made that clear.
Oh, now I can't choose the option anymore of just use my soul. You're a coward, you'll sacrifice others for your dream, but not yourself. Eothas didn't keep me alive for 600 years. He chose you.
I am afraid. I have been a coward. What if I meet him and he refuses me? You are right. I am what is missing from my work, but I couldn't see it. It must be me. Before I leave you, I would ask you to tell me something. What do you believe we are to our gods?
I have no idea how this universe works. I won't know until I've met my god. I don't care. We are accidents, divine by blows. We don't matter to them at all. We are tools. We are resources. I think it is as you said. We are the gods' eyes, ears, and hearts. Through us, they touch the world. I mean, I think, like when I died, what I assume my god was kinda aware of me existing and me having some purpose, so I think he's right. Also, I want to support him. I hope.
Let us hope it is so.
Goodbye, Sargamus.
Goodbye, my friend. Walk always in the light. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit, for he hath seen.
Oh, it auto-saved. Okay. If it didn't immediately autosave, I would have reloaded and tried the dialogue option of please use my soul. But alas.
He can see. He will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing. Hurry now, cousin. Do it now, while my nerves hold.
The Oracle's soul is in the machinery now. You've got to pull the lever to siphon it into the statue.
Well, if we're gonna pull the ascendant lever, we better get to it.
Unique weapons are highly coveted, blah blah blah. Last light of day. Oh. I just hope it works. I think. Do I want it to work? I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to kill him, but I am kind of sad he died. Oh no, it doesn't work.
Nothing, huh? On the bright side, at least the Oracle's not around to see this.
After all that, I'm almost disappointed.
Eothas was never going to return, but Sargamas couldn't see that.
This world has had enough highly destructive god statues, thanks.
What do you think, Envoy? Can a god really die?
I don't know.
Well, with the Oracle dead, I guess we should get going.
Not thoughtfully. Very true. That is
Right
what I'm
behind you,
doing
Envoy.
in real life.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Speak to the voice. This is a side quest. This has been the most invested I've been in this game so far. Imagine skipping this. Okay, last light of day. Killing an enemy restores 3% of your maximum health. Hits deal 10% bonus fire damage. One-handed melee. Maybe I have to go melee actually, because this is kind of peak. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, and I had a really good tank armor, which I regrettably disassembled. Big fan. Big fan of this. Maybe I will melee for a bit. And hopefully find some kind of useful armor. Hello, mysterious voice.
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us. Will you give us this gift?
What are you talking about? Oh, the statue. So I guess the voice I hear could be my god? Or some other god? How will I don't even know what you are, why should I trust you with it? Everything about the statue is wrong, I have to destroy it. If I let you have it, what will you do with it? How will you claim it? The statue is yours. I don't even know what you are, why should I trust you?
This prison holds us. Silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it.
If I let you have it, what will you do with it?
We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? sift our fingers through sand.
The statue is yours, I think.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
I fully trust the voice in my head.
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Cheap viewers? Damn. Boop. So the voice I keep hearing in my head is now in this statue as well. Once again, this is all a side quest. Maybe I just haven't played any good RPGs in a while, but this... big fan. Did that give me a new godlike ability? Maybe after finishing the quest it will. Oh, I think I maybe have to go for a big, mealy, tanky, beefy build. Because I've been very invested in this part of the story now. But first I will break my legs. Oh, I meant to eat some food, but this works as well.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Incomplete lecture. How do I live if there's no consolation? When he left the world, I was emptied of divinity. I am a slave now to desire for it. I am unmoored from space and time. I am a body persisting until it's gone. Nothing. Is that what he wanted me to become?
Work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
I think him dying was somewhat of a good ending. And now I can see these peppers and eggplants.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Oh,
Well, that was certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with Frank.
burning people with my melee abilities is pretty cool.
Nice shot.
Very nice. I mean, I guess...
That was fun.
I could maybe play with sword and book. Spell book. Invokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes your spell casting uninterruptible and increases your damage reduction by 50%. I mean, that does make me pretty tanky. That's not bad. And the shield I use? Block efficiency, parry efficiency, elemental resistance, move speed. Hey, this is also pretty good. I guess I could do this and have it. Yeah, I don't need to have the shield equipped to actually get the move speed bonus, I think. And then I can do my spell shield, have my electrocute for AoE, and I don't have to completely respec, but I would probably go with some heavy armor. But I am big fan of this sword. And wherever I am now. Oh, nice. I guess I can do the bounty and then continue the main story. Maybe make enough money on the way that I will be able to afford some armor.
On foot, on your right. Beyond seek. Luthen.
Nice, but I think I will respec.
Not bad, Marius.
Because in that case, unless it's too expensive, it's probably not expensive, right? Can I respec this? Oh, I could, but I have a nice split of points, so it doesn't really matter. Whoop, wizard. 250. Oh, that's nothing. Across all player ability trees. Okay. Oh, you have to spend 1 point in the minor missiles. Fair enough. Incoming arrows or similar projectiles are reflected. Melee attackers are knocked back. Okay, then I definitely want 1 point in this. 1 point in this. This could be useful for the decrease in cost. If I have heavy armor, I will not have as much essence. And I think... Yeah, that's reflected. Melee attackers are knocked back. I don't think I want melee attackers to be knocked back necessarily. The bolt is concentrated when used against a single enemy, dealing increased shock damage and shock accumulation. That could... I think I will do this and then spend the point for better food. And the point here for damage regeneration. Very nice. Now I just need some better armor and I'm the spell sword with fire damage from my sword and electrocute from my
A lot of explorers end up
Sith
dead here.
powers.
But, hey, they're not you.
Oh yeah, the bounty. Somewhere up here. Could be in the building, could maybe be over here somewhere.
Zarps and ogres don't raid for fun. They raid because people turn hunting grounds into farmland.
They aren't even... Oh, no, they are not looking in my direction anymore. I kinda want to try to stealth attack the big guy. Because I think everyone gets alerted when I get seen. And they seem like the person I want to deal the most damage to as fast as possible. I don't know if I can kill this guy without the entire room being pulled.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that one.
Are they coming back around? I do like that my burning sword doesn't impede my stealthiness. I mean, that's the opposite of where I wanted you to go. But I think it works out.
Come and get me.
Nice. I waited for so long. And then I just get completely called out.
Nice job.
Get the little guys. Oh, the other little guy died already, it seems. Ouch. Oh, that hit me.
Earth and wrath. On sync.
Oh! I may be stupid.
Oh, that hurt. On sync. Isokso.
Ouch!
On sync. Earth and wrath. Luthen.
Oh, I need to watch my stamina a bit if I do more melee. Oh! Luckily that went into the last second of my shield. Oh, I keep thinking I'm out of range of that circle. Oh, he does a third hit.
On sync.
Woo! Seven strivings, 200 melee unique. Interesting. Killing an enemy gives you 15% move speed for 10 seconds. Oh, I like that. But I'm killing an... Oh, I'm very happy that entire... I enjoyed that side quest a lot. And I'm happy that I got a weapon from it. That I can probably upgrade to the moon because I haven't upgraded any weapons yet. And have all the materials lying around. What does my weight limit say? I'm still... there's another bounty. I mean, my main quest is right next to teleport point, so I think I will teleport to the city, finish the 2 quests, get some heavy armor maybe if I can afford it, and then continue on the main quest after upgrading all my stuff at camp.
Down with Adir. So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Talk, I'm not here to... I like that I can immediately attack them. Peace, friend, I have no quarrel with you.
Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast. Go back to your
You're gonna regret this!
You are not welcome here!
Earth and Wrath! Unseek!
Guys, I think they don't like me.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
With the Empire.
They are not too fond of colonialism, I think. Oh, he's over here. Didn't even need to go that way and fight them. Hello!
Hey, it's the envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe them the world. They saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
I am afraid not.
No. Oh, gods. Do they mean?
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
Did you just know they went quickly? I wish I could just lie and say they died in a rock slide or something. The Oracle ripped their soul from their bodies and put them in a statue. Definitely won't say that. The Oracle killed them. Definitely won't say that. The details won't help you, just know they went quickly.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. No dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
Oh, they... Okay. I'm kinda sad there's not an option to completely leave the Oracle out of that. Yeah, he's gone.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
You're very welcome.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I will take care of you too.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
Let's see. Oh, is any of those maybe useful? Slowly regenerate essence, slowly regenerate... Plus 1 dexterity, plus 15 parkour speed in exchange for slowly regenerate essence or critical hit steal poison damage. I mean, the critical hit steal poison damage hasn't really paid off yet. But I guess with more oh no, dexterity isn't crit chance. Okay, I will take that. Slow regenerate essence is probably still very useful.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Grab the upgrade
There
material
are
over
places
here.
elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies.
Never mind, it's hidden somewhere else. I will not go there. I'm stuck. Okay. Hand in the bounty. And I guess I passed the forge on the way. Unless that is not the forge and instead a house on fire. Which wouldn't surprise me, but I think it's the forge. Hello, hello.
Good. You made it back.
Do you have any specialty pieces? Oh, wrong button.
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
I'm more interested in what you have to sell. I mean, this would be pretty good, I think. Heavy armor that doesn't completely gut my essence. Although I guess for the occasion, I mean, minus 40. Oh, I will actually be able to afford it if I sell some stuff as well. That's nice. Sell all of these. Maybe I will just stash most of the uniques, so I don't. So something like the heavy armor that I disassembled doesn't happen again. But I will sell. I mean, I guess now I need iron as well. And I probably need less wood if I don't use a wand. So I can sell these. And these. And I can buy the armor? I feel like 5% damage reduction is worth a lot more than 5 essence, right? Oh, but also 5 stamina. I think I will go with the lighter of the 2 heavy armors. And I guess then I will just have to take some skill points that make the stamina cost less bad. Hello, hello. And I can sell my rope. Oh, I guess maybe I'll keep it for now. She had a different dialogue option, I think.
Good. You made it back.
I'm well equipped for now. Okay, that's just the goodbye option. Hello, I want to get my bounty money.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
Goodbye.
Be safe out there.
Let's see, how does my... Oh, I like that the heavy tech charges from the other side if you're like in a swing that goes that direction. I like that. Yeah, okay, my stamina still seems fine.
Earth and wrath!
And my essence still seems more than fine. I could have maybe gone with the heavier armor, but I think this is a nice mix for now. I will definitely be more tanky. And I will go to this camp and upgrade my gear. Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented. So I assume my primary enchantment is that I heal on kills. Yes. Very good. And then I will want to break all of these down. Upgrade. Wait, first store items. Store.
You should keep an eye on that.
Upgrade unique items. Oh, I guess you can choose at some point at least. I do have the stuff for it. A successful parry deals high stun to the attacking enemy. Only one enchantment can be chosen. This action cannot be undone. I keep forgetting how parry even works.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wound. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin.
What are they talking about?
I'm sure it's nothing to worry
How do I parry?
I have some tanglewort, my pack. That you cleared right up.
Okay, okay.
I guess I can only parry if I don't use the book.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
Or is parrying just attacking an enemy at the right moment? Because it does sound fun to give high stun to an enemy. Because the stun kills are very cool. But I don't know how parrying works. Tutorials, combat. Oh, I guess I don't know parrying yet. Blocking is only possible when the offhand is empty or you're holding a shield. Okay, no, that is blocking. The fact that I don't know what what parrying is yet makes me assume I've never even accidentally parried, so I think I will go for the more health. A successful parry deals high stun to the attacking enemy. I do like that. I do like that. Killing an enemy stores 10% of your maximum health, but that is also very good. This will prevent you from augmenting the enchantment to Blinding Daybreak. This action cannot be undone. Or maybe I will simply not rush this yet. I will be smart and simply not rush this yet. And just upgrade this weapon as far as I can. Hell yeah. I guess might as well upgrade the book if I use that. Very, very nice. I mean, maybe I would parry on accident at some point. It could be to attack when an enemy is attacking. I do always tend to dodge that rather, so...
The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks with the thing on her head.
Maybe I just need to smack more and parry more.
Nice eyes, chipped tooth.
And they just don't stop yapping. Both of them have new dialogue options, so
Listen,
let's see.
I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
Oh yeah, we helped a courtesan get abortion medicine. I don't agree with my country's laws against Helias parsley.
I didn't mean to assume. Still, you wouldn't have been the first to blindly follow orders. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
That's all. Good night.
I'll
And
be here
you
if you
also
need
had something to say.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
Let's talk about Dawnshore. I don't really like this guy.
What do you want to know?
I will replace him as soon as I can. Heard anything interesting out there?
Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got themselves killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, nothing now.
Right.
Good talk. Oh my god, he said good talk in the exact same moment.
What are you grinning about?
Huh?
And... exit here.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
Please tell me I haven't died again.
Still waters. You merely dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, I suppose its death had a kind of beauty.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
The bear was sick. There was nothing I could do.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Alright, what would you have done?
Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
If what we love becomes a monster, we have to kill it.
Even if... No. We should not question this. Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Not sure how I feel about the voice. Not appreciating that I kill things that try to kill me. Especially things that have mushrooms growing all over them because they have the plague. Not like me who has mushrooms growing all over them because they are godlike. Big difference.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for. I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
Ancient memory.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. If like the godlike features you choose also decide which god you're actually connected to. Or if it's just a coincidence that the character in the little cutscene here has the same growth around the ear, around the eyes. It courses with old magic. Why do you ask? Do you sense something unusual? I've already accepted your call. What are you trying to tell me?
We see shapes without faces, forms without colors, pieces of a whole.
The man who killed me said I was part of a prophecy. Why was I chosen?
A prophecy, destiny, a portent. Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
What do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
A gift, a duty, an inheritance, a burden. A gift, I think. I think my character coped quite well being a godlike.
A blessing, one with a heavy price. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
I had to live up to their expectations. I could not let my people down. I turned inward. I punished myself more harshly than the elders ever could. I rebelled. I would decide my destiny, not the circumstance of my birth. I filled with an unquenchable fire. I would prove myself on my own merits. I had to live up to it. I filled with an unquenchable fire. I would prove myself on my own merits. I mean, that kind of fits what my character is doing, I think.
Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
Some tired of the exile, I wanted to return to their ancestral lands. Do I have any? Not really. The Akita or godless were ancient settlers in the living lands. Kishamar was a figure of godless myth. Okay, that doesn't help me. Some tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands. They were misguided, our prospects lay in front of us, not behind. They were selfish, without their labor, how would the rest of us survive? They were foolish, couldn't they see they had no land to return to? They were right, we had given them no reason to see a future here. They were foolish, couldn't they see they had no land to return to?
They were born here. They could not even name what they had left behind. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima?
Wait, Kishama? Kishama was a figure of godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishama was born under special circumstances and helped to erect a great city that was later destroyed. And it seems I'm kinda connected to them, I think? What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishamal? Wide roads, open gates, docks that would welcome the world, schools, temples, monument. We would define ourselves through what we made. Agriculture, forges, aqueducts. We need to be self-sufficient. Tall towers, high walls to protect us. We would never be refugees again. Wide roads, open gates, docks that would welcome the world.
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine, an arch to a mighty oak?
I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Proud.
You had earned your pride, yet a new trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
I listened to the people's concerns even when my body cried for rest. I honored our laws and traditions. I tried to be firm but fair. I delegated to my advisors. I never asked for any of this. It was my city. I led according to my will. I honored our laws and traditions. I tried to be firm but fair. I delegated to my advisors. I never asked for any of this. I think I would delegate to my advisors.
You would not decide alone. We should like that to be our way. But not all of them were trustworthy, and they warred amongst themselves. The fields of governance rotted as they competed for your favor. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Did we fight amongst ourselves?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimal. What became of you?
My people rescued me from the devastation. I perished in the city's collapse. I cast myself into the wilderness. I could not live with those I failed. I perished in the city's collapse.
Your people mourned their folly when they found you amid the stones. They could only blame themselves. They had misplaced their trust in you. As they looked to the future with uneasy eyes, we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Remembrance of Kishimal. Godlike ability passive. Increases your maximum health by 10%. Once again, completely side thing.
With us?
Not even a quest. Literally just a thing you have to find. And I guess I also accidentally min-maxed. I don't know if, depending on my choices, there would be different effects of this, but 10% health, that is exactly what I need. And I guess some of this is the ruins of that city? Or is it something completely different? We may never know. Oh, what is... Drawn in winter. Be mindful that unique weapons and armor can be broken down to gain rarer upgrade materials. Ah, true. So I probably need to decide to break down some uniques at some point. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Hits deal 10% bonus frost damage. That does... that also sounds pretty cool. Freeze enemies and then shatter them with an ability. But I will stay with my sword.
Here we go. Let's go. Beyond seek.
Next one's mine.
I mean, I can't tell if I'm accidentally parrying them. I don't think I am. Maybe parrying is like last second blocking, which I can't do anyways if I have my book. So I will probably go for the heal effect.
That's all of them. Here we go.
Watch the left.
Nice, I can just... That is actually perfect. Whenever my stamina empties, I can just cast for a bit. And with the slow regeneration I have, and the essence drops, I will practically have no downtime. And I think, I mean, at least right now I feel pretty strong. And since you can just change it anytime, I will go to the hardest difficulty for now. And in case it's too hard, I will just pussy out. But I mean, if I already have a weapon that heals me, I do also need to take damage. I assume I was down here before, yeah, I remember. I need to get up there, probably from this bridge. Shrine to
Another
Wodaka.
godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodaka.
Okay, so the godless were inhabitants of the living lands. So I assume the story we just heard was also perhaps of a city in the living lands. Because the Kishamal we heard about was also godless, I think, if I understood the lore notes correctly.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Arcanist gloves. Parkour speed and maximum essence. Honestly, not right now, because my... Like, switching between casting spells and attacking, I don't need as much essence. But having a flat 20 essence, if I end up going too low for too heavy armor, that could be worthwhile. Boop. Wrong weapon set.
Mirth and wrath!
Oh, I guess I was here already as well. Yeah, we're now on our way to find a watcher who can perhaps tell us if my soul got fucked up by dying. Which could be good to know. Allez hop.
Right behind you.
But first we have to disturb the local fauna, of course.
Another glorious battle.
Wayfarer's Ring. 20% health and essence regeneration from potions and food. That could be pretty good. Probably better than slowly regenerate essence, actually. I will use that instead. Let's see, what do I want to use? Increases damage with one-handed melee weapons. And the fighter tree has axes and greatswords. After taking damage, slowly regenerate. Increases your maximum health. I mean, that would just be good. So the percentage healing of my sword is bigger in the end. Oh, parrying. I first have to unlock this here. Time a perfect block against a melee attack. That does sound like a fun playstyle, but I do want to keep my book. So this is not an option. Reduce the stamina cost of dodge. I mean, I will just have to go get to level 10, I think. Or level 5, actually. I can put the next point in here. Power attacks with swords, daggers, and spears deal plus 25% damage. Okay, so just these two for extra damage. Decreases the stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor. Yeah, so these three for survivability, more or less. Definitely one more point into this, so I have this as a single target killer as well. Very nice. And just get, I think I will maybe just put the next points into the increased maximum health, just so the heal from my sword is extra big. But I guess that could make single targets a problem. And a bit more damage on the higher difficulty does seem pretty useful.
You know, we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
Shut up!
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
That wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm?
Hello.
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Are you alright?
No. No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Whenever my character is at a dialogue screen, I just have to stop for a second. That was in the past. Leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. Look, I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
No, they aren't. The wheel changes us all. You're no exception.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why is that? No, I think I'd rather keep my coin. Yeah, of course we'll do. Why is that?
Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Yeah, okay, it's literally just a coin. Do I want to upset the Watcher is the question. I feel like my character would believe at least partly in this stuff, depending on what they say now.
Step closer, godlike.
Hello, hello.
If it is a Watcher you seek, then a Watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
Cross your arms, you tell me, Watcher. I died and returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Clutch your head, something feels strange. Do I? No, I will play my part. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
Lie, this isn't working, I don't feel anything. This implies that my character does feel something if this is a lie. The lake is a mirror, the mirror is a door, and the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Hello, voice in my head.
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you?
Okay, she's...
What are you?
She's not making stuff up.
Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul. Felt, but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough. I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand what happened.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
What does it mean to have a strong soul?
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance.
Which I do have.
Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories
Which
not
I
your own.
just had.
But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
The gods?
Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, it is never free of charge.
They did say
it has
as
been
much.
years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
Interesting. I assume if I pick the use my soul option with the oracle earlier, maybe they would also have noticed that my soul has no chime and cannot be used in that ritual. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. That's good, right?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
I'm not smart enough to say something witty. Which one of the gods did this to me?
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
What I'm hearing is you don't have the answers I seek.
I promised you no answers, godlike. Only the gift of my sight. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond.
Way ahead of you. Thanks for the advice.
Before we close, have you any final questions?
The ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to
By
life
the
at
best
Liviana's.
followers? True.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Wait, that's the oh yeah. Jump scare Mark Proch, my beloved. No further questions.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That's just...
I'm not sure when you left exactly, or where I was at that point, but the one guy who wanted to put his god into a machine to make him pay for the genocide he committed failed, and instead we have now at his request killed him, tried to put his soul into the machine, which didn't work, and then put some of the soul of the mysterious voice in my head into the machine. So there may or may not be some god kaiju robot coming up at some point. I did not get to the God in the Machine subplot. I left immediately when I grurked. Based. I just wasn't sure where it was when you grurked, because for some reason that side quest went on for very long and was more interesting than any of the main quests I did so far. Which makes me... yeah. Makes sense that some people who rushed this game don't think it was as good.
Sounded like a hot breeze.
Because that was peak, and
This kind of
you
thing
could
makes
just
my
miss
skin
that.
prickle.
And we now have a... oh, I can't pull out my weapon. Oh, I can. We took the burning sword from the golden oracle man who we killed. And this nice lady just told us that, yeah, we do indeed have a weird voice in our head that is apparently not connected to any of the known gods. And I was supposed to throw a coin into a well somewhere here. Awesome hike, he had seen zero marketing for this game, didn't know it was in the Pillars universe. Yeah, I did not know that either. I was aware of this game. And I mean, I don't know if I would probably have seen something of it unrelated to that, but I did actually buy the game after seeing an ad, because I was influenced by the trailer. Because it reminded me that I was aware of this game, but back then I was like, my PC will never be able to run this. I don't have to care about this game at all. And then suddenly, boom, I have a PC that can run this. I have not known anything about the Pillars of Eternity. I only know that they fuck up my Google searches whenever I try to find something about Path of Exile and type in PoE something something, and then suddenly there's a Pillars of Eternity article that doesn't help me. I played the first game and often bring it up as one of the only good simulated TTRPGs. Most of them are trash. I have no opinion on that, but I am very sure that after playing this game, and probably after playing this game multiple times, because I'm surprised at how impactful, I'm stuck in the bathtub, how impactful some of the choices seem to be. But yeah, I'm definitely influenced into possibly trying the other Pillars of Eternity games. But now I just still need to find the well where I'm supposed to throw my stuff at. Also, there was a book up here which I talked over. Rooney's Stream Journal. Another restless night. I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled over and buried them. Overhead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars. Its bark a dizzying array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try and focus on it? When last I had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream trying to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I am not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. I think the voices in my head that I keep agreeing with and giving everything they want, they're maybe kind of fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have let them into the angel, into the machine. Yeah, the first Pillars game is like, here are 7 unique options that key of background stats and 2. Yeah, I'm also very, like, I watched a streamer play some part of the game I'd already cleared, and whereas I just talked to a person, and because I did another side quest, that person trusted me enough to not kill me and instead give me the key that I needed. Whereas the streamer I watched did like a completely different path that I completely skipped by having done that one other side quest that allowed me to get the stuff I need. I guess in that case, I'm luckily not aware of Critical Role at all. Like, I know Matt Mercer, but that's about it. So I wouldn't recognize any of the voices as like Leonardo DiCaprio pointing GIF. I know that voice. Oh, I'm blind. My one issue with the game is that the bright parts are very bright and the dark parts are very dark. And I already have the gamma turned up way higher than it should be. So all this stuff is very bright, but it's still, yeah, sometimes hard to see. Where's the well? Can you point me to the well you gave me this mysterious coin for?
I hope she gave you some good news.
She told me I had a thorn in my soul. Egg. Are you the well? I don't want to be cursed by the mysterious witch for not throwing a coin into a well. Are you a well? Krakenhorn. Yummy, yummy. Coin! Place coin! Yes. Apparently only this small part of the lake is the well I seeked. I saw it? Whatever. Up, wrong button. Allez hop! It's simple, throw coins into all bodies of water. True, actually. I should commit eco-terrorism in Avowed. Except eco-terrorism on the side of against nature. Okay, I avoided the curse. Everyone is happy. I can traumatize my character with a cinematic jump. Eat some more Krakenhorn. do I do some main quest for a bit? Yes. Oh yeah, I'm also, I think I maybe skipped over that part a bit at some point, but I am an envoy of the Empire, and we are absolutely the colonizing force here. And everyone kinda hates us. But people also love me because I'm just a cute bean. And even though I'm sent personally by the Emperor, I'm not extremely nationalistic in my playthrough, I think. Hello, Ambassador.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Oh my god, that's fucked up. I could... my response are gonna be real circus. I'm gonna be braving a snowy lake, still grokking. Hell yeah, enjoy. I did not realize in your text that you were still on your walk, so enjoy your walk. Or gonna take a walk. Hell yeah. Enjoy your walk. You can be so mean in this game. Like earlier I let, or like yesterday, I let some bandit go. And now I could be like, oh, they are there. If you if you hurry up, you can still get them. That's fucked up. I will lie. I don't want to tell him that I let my killer, because I got killed and then got revived. I'm afraid the assassin got away from us.
What? How could you let this happen?
The responsibilities, man. I kinda want to lie and blame Marius because I don't particularly like him. Marius followed a bad lead, we lost a lot of time.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't gone and got yourself killed.
Envoy, you are the ranking Imperial agent here, and you alone. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
If Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Chin up. You're an agent of the Empire. Oh, actually, no, you know what? No, don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge. That is my... I am not here to be a colonizer. I'm here to stop the weird plague that is killing everyone.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
It's been years since I learned the basic principles of animacy. Refresh my memory, please.
Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
I'm surprised you work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
I'll save my questions for Fiumes Iverno.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh, I assume that is the Inquisitor. Damn.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Inquisitor Ludwig, your reputation precedes you.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
You're busy with the... I agree, I'm not concerned with the Dream Scourge. Let the man explain himself. I've experienced the horrors of the Dream Scourge. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here.
What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the Envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
I can study the Animancers, observe them in their environment.
That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
I assume I can also have a playthrough where I just agree with her.
Problem.
She doesn't share our concerns about the Dream Scourge.
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it. Usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad, unhinged.
So, standard for the Living Lands then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
So, the second zone coming up. Then I guess I will finish everything else I have to do here. Can I upgrade you? Nice, very good. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of maximum health. Marius attacks deal bleed accumulation, slow, reduce damage reduction. Reduce damage reduction, yes. Kai gains temporary health proportionate to the number of enemies hit. That sounds good. I don't want him to die. Oh, and attributes. I mean, I can use some more stamina now that I play more melee focused. Oh, that goes to the Emerald Stair, I think. I guess I will do this quest, teleport here. But that's crazy. Like, if I just did the main quests, which now sends me to the second area already, I would barely have seen like 20% of this map.
Yeah. Right behind you. Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
I guess those are bandits?
Hey, eyes front. Bandits ahead.
Oh!
Tell me what you got!
Nice!
Oh, this is very strong.
You're sick! You're sick! sick.
On your right. This is it for me. You're not
Oh
looking
my
so
god.
good.
Okay, I am playing on the highest difficulty. So I do need to watch out a little. I can revive both of my teammates.
Be right with you. Nice right.
Beyond sick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Beyond sick.
And I'm dead. Hello Vovo, this game is so good. Hello Goopy, this game is so good. It is amazing. Except when I fucking die. Okay, that's not too far back. Hello Goopy, your face is so good. True. Unless you are implying that you punch Goopy with that emote, then very mean. But look at my character. Thank you. I think so too. Big fan of my character. And big fan of having, like, every screenshot I made of this game is just my character appearing in a dialogue scene. Okay, let's try this again. Everything is fine until suddenly my teammates are dead. But I can't do more than heal them once.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Let's see, loot this and then save. So I'm up here. I mean, I did miss the stealth attack on that one. Maybe I start down here? Or maybe I get stuck and get immediately discovered? I went a bit more subtle with the godlike traits, but I did some nice makeup to complement my mushroom forehead. Hell yeah. Oh, my character is also woke. They have pronouns. Am I cooked?
Keep your guard up. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
Nice right.
Beyond sick.
I still need to be better at seeing which enemies are strong, because I feel like I one-shot tactical. Oh, that's my teammate. My bad. Because I feel like I one-shot some of these, and then some are just endlessly tanky. But this try already seems much better than the last. I say and get fucked up by a bear. Heal my guys.
Well done. On your right.
Beyond sick.
Okay. The bear just spit at me. What the fuck?
That's it for me. Beyond seek.
Been seeing a lot more.
Not sure what I did differently, but this worked much better. Hell yeah, you're making me think I should switch to Grimoire for my second set. I've been doing Sword, Shield, and Two-Hander. I used a wand before I did a side quest, where I got this sword from. And because I was very invested in that side quest, I am now using that sword. And I feel like for a melee build, just having the 50% damage reduction from the spell shield seems very good. And the laser, or like the lightning, for AoE, that's great. Yeah, I'm a bit sad. Like, you can upgrade the sword to either give you more healing or more stun when you parry. But if I use the book, I can't parry, so that's a bit sad. But the healing is gonna be very strong. Oh, this was the... I forgot this was the bounty. Obviously, this is gonna be a hard fight. Me when I forgot why I went here in the first place. How lucky that they all burned to a crisp, but their armbands survived. Parrying in this is tough, but it's very satisfying. That's what I thought, but I don't think I want to drop my book. Hello.
Like a jungle cat.
Oh. You. Get him.
Boom. Arcanist Gambesons. Of course, after I switch away from my wand, I find all the caster stuff. Plus 15 area of effect damage. Plus 20 maximum essence. Probably pretty cool. If I still use that. True, AC, true. Here, there's nothing.
Earth and wrath. Beyond seek. Luthen.
Me when I say funny words. Also earlier when Gia asked whether the announcer is Torbjörn, I'm pretty sure Gia also asked whether the player character in this game is Torbjörn. Someone check on Gia. The Torbjörn brain rot is real. I think I didn't check out this entire camp.
Who's there?
Oh, all your friends are dead.
No, you don't. It's the envoy.
Everything deals so much damage when I forget to put my shield up. Even though I already use heavy armor now.
Who's ready for more?
These are all closed. And nothing left over here. Okay. That one SoundCloud rapper. True, probably. Oh, I was here. Yup. Bring the supplies to... I forgot what this was about. This was like the first side quest I took. It leaves stinging to the touch, the bracing scent clears the nose. And the land deeds. I think this was something two deserters needed to settle down somewhere. I'm glad you freeze your hands to give us J-Easy lyrics in chat. Huge fan of the sprint animation, obviously. Maybe if you do this, your hands will get warmer. If you run like this for a bit. Allez hop. I need to stop breaking my legs. Was I here before? Or is this the way into the emerald something something? Oh yeah, it is. I will go here later. But maybe there's a waypoint.
Something doesn't feel right here. Never has.
We will find out at some point. The sprint animation is so good, hell yeah. I feel like woke people like the sprint animation, and the chuts do not. Find the cartographer and Dawnshire. Why did that quest update? I did not do anything.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is...
They are constantly yapping. Okay, I will not parry, so I will get this. Double check. Killing an enemy restores 10% of your maximum health. Huge.
It's a common courtesy.
What can I craft? I never actually checked. Oh, that's just the materials, I see. Up,
Traveling with a group.
Workbench. I do need stuff that I will probably get in the next zone. Same here.
No, it's fine. If you feel the need to wash your clothes, go right ahead.
Yep. Drawn in Winter X kinda red. I thought so too, but I'm set on using this sword.
Something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Fuck off, I'm not going to tell you again. Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. we could not forgive.
Enough. Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Okay. A young couple with checkered past wants to flee the Adirian authorities and Paradise to live in Thirdborn. Okay, so that's what I needed the stuff for. Based. What is this? I will find out when I go back there for the quest. Find the cartographer on Dawn Shore. I don't know why this quest updated, but I guess I will do that on the way as well. The voice is my friend. I like the voice. Same. But I do also like not. I mean, I did let the I did let the voice into the mecha suit, so I don't know why they are complaining about anything.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Oh, that's. I don't think they survived. Hell yeah, also let the voice into the mecha. Hell yeah.
You take lead.
Sordega!
Right in the blind spot.
Now I hear it as well.
Sordega!
Up.
Sick!
Oh! Okay, they look more dangerous than they actually are.
Sick!
Oh, maybe go for you first.
Isokso!
Boom!
Sick!
Nice. That's all of them.
I was... Oh, okay, I thought those were ruins, but I think this is just part of the city. But I wasn't there nonetheless, so I'll simply use that entrance. Oh, never mind, that's where I made the long detour. And found a hidden room, except this is not actually where I found the secret room. I'm lost. Hello, city. I will discover you. You have been discovered.
Someone there? Found you! Take him down! You got it! To your left! Nice shot!
Allez hop.
Sick! Sick!
Okay, so but it is only the melee,
Everyone okay?
the kills with the actual weapon that heal me, which it probably also says in the text, but I didn't pay attention. Eggplant. Wrong button. Ooh. I don't like the steel road though, but maybe their gloves are good. Parry efficiency and maximum stamina instead of crit chance and stealth attack damage? I don't think so. You know what? I will destroy those immediately. I'm very opposed to the steel road. Oh, you can't. Oh. Oops. You can't disassemble them. But my point stands.
Right behind you.
So there you go.
Like a shadow.
You will not see me.
So there you go.
The game is still chugging frames sometimes, but I am also playing on insane graphics, so I can't really complain. I just can't really pinpoint the reason for it, because none of my... It's probably just optimization issues. Is that a chest I see? No, that is a mere barrel. Oh, I'm blind. Nosy observations. Königstag, no change. Mequinstag, no change. Volkstag, evening. Goes downstairs and meets a man behind the house. She's done this twice before, but not on the same day of the week. It's the same man, though. Dicey. Think he's one of the Sparrowhawks. Volkstag, midnight. Checks the windows and closes the drapes. Takes a lantern out to the balcony that faces the sea. She lights it and covers the flame with a scarf 3 times, then snuffs it and goes back inside. Signaling to a boat involved in their smuggling. Oh, my bones. Okay, I didn't break any bones. I do see something glowing up here. This is like the one part of the city where, or like of the port, where I haven't been. Like the first 2 hours I just spent jumping around the port. Climbing everywhere you can. Tarnished Soland. This Soland tarnished surface tells a story of sweat, brine, salt-etched shores and sea air. And maybe the person who has a quest for me somewhere
Don't worry,
here.
this place is sturdier than it looks.
But first I will steal.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
Hello.
I've seen you before, haven't I? Or maybe heard someone talking about you? Welcome to my store. If I haven't got it, it can't be got.
Did you say you heard someone talk about me?
The envoy from Adir, perhaps? There's a buzz anytime someone from the Empire arrives on these shores. You'll get no trouble from me, though the Adirans tend to do their shopping within the walls for whatever reason.
Let me see what you have. Plus 10% fire damage. I do have a sword that burns people. Will I be able to afford it? What do I have right now on my thing? Steel Garrote Medallion. I do like +1 resolve, but I did just say I hate the Steel Garrote, so I will just sell this. And sell this. And buy this. Hell yeah. Nice doing business with you. Nice doing business with you. I can't speak anymore. It's over. Hello. Have you perhaps lost an
Little
amulet?
shits! Flying rats! Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
Easy, they're just girls. What did they take?
They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
Now what would that look like?
They're medallions, small, nothing valuable. Sailors in my, alliance. Make them to identify themselves.
Oh, a few. I was about to say I have one already, but there's more. A few medallions should be no problem. I can track them down.
You're that envoy, aren't you? The one who was, killed in the street. Yeah. I guess you've dealt with worse. I'd start looking in high places around the shantytown. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Interesting, because I assume I can get here before I get shot. So there would be some different dialogue. Oh no, never mind, this is part of Paradise. I thought I was here already.
Difference if I said don't do it?
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and
nice and quiet here. Take a moment to breathe.
I'm gonna steal all your fish. Yup. Can't quite reach that. Oh. Nah. Oh, maybe. Maybe just make it a bit easy on myself and take the actual ladder. And also steal some money when I'm already here. Oh. Oh, I got stuck. I think I can make the jump though. Trust me, my teammates.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bring my flute up here sometimes. It's nice and quiet at night.
Damn. Okay, am I too high now? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong quest. Boop, that explains it. Oh, never mind, it's the same marker. But the quest markers are also kinda bugged, so I will have to keep my eyes peeled. Can I go down here? Nope. Oh, down there. Thank you. I mean, if I'm already over here, might as well talk to the oomfies.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
Hello.
Who is that, Laughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Oh, sure, he's blind.
No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused.
And that's what
Can
we
I
got the
help you with
flower for, I remember. A friend of yours tells me you're having trouble.
Did Remay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Alright, what do you need?
First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge.
Oh,
looking the massive skeleton
got all of
some
that already.
beast. Dangerous place.
I happen to have some Ondra's kiss on me.
Well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almauer broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Funny you should say that. I do also have the deed with me.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
What is it?
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking.
You made a deal with smugglers?
A lot of the locals have resorted to smuggling because of our control over shipping. And we can't use Adiran ships if we're trying to hide ourselves from our countrymen. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
I'll knock some sense into them.
Well, there's no need to do that. Please, just see if you can talk them down to the old price. We really can't afford what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
You know what? I don't want to know.
Good. Thank you. We appreciate the help, and we'd rather not relive our past.
Not.
A lot of people come here running from something.
They surely aren't.
Most want to leave it behind.
They surely aren't war criminals.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
It has to be around here somewhere.
Oh. It's way easier if you just use the ladder. And steel. Does this break? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, but this does. Hep.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
Probably from here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, these barrels aren't made for climbing. But, oh, I was about to say that doesn't stop me, but I think it did actually stop me. So I will simply use the stairs after I steal everything. Don't mind me. La-di-da-di-da. I'm very glad I didn't trust most of the reviews I saw for this game. Because some people actually try to gaslight you into saying, or like, into believing that exploration isn't rewarding in this game. And I think like exploration is the entire game. Playing this game and just doing the main quest, that sounds awful. Not because the main quest is bad, but because, like, the main quest is 5% of what I did so far in this game. Where do I go? Alle up. Oh, okay. I don't even have to think about whether I can make the jump, because I don't need to make the jump. Oh, this is here. I see, I see. And another happy customer. Hello!
Any luck with the search?
I think I've got all of them.
Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them.
Ooh, I think I'm a bit naive. I think my character is a slightly bit naive, but I also think he's nice. And totally not a pirate. Here, put them somewhere safe this time.
Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you.
You'd better keep it. What if it's protecting you from the curse?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. It's gulls now. What if it's leviathans next? Take this then. Buy yourself a drink. You did the thinking for both of us. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
They're supposed to keep order. That means punishing us when we're out of line? Yeah, I've always assumed the gods have bigger things to worry about.
They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollenets.
Swollenets? Swollenets? I will never think about that word again. Resistance to fire and frost accumulation. I mean, it would fit the aesthetic of my sword, but I never felt particularly threatened by the status effects yet. Is there anything else close by? I mean, the bounty and this quest. But I think I will save and call it for now. Boop. Damn, it's been 4 hours again, and it's 1 AM. This is an amazing game, and I'm still in the very first zone, although I'm about to make my way to the second. Let's see. Oh, we can raid over to Starm. Starm U12. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for freezing your fingers off to type in chat. And I will see you all sometime. Bye bye.